Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Fata Morgana. So we're going to continue and we're going to back in time to the, or maybe actually going forward in time if we think about the last door we had. So we're back to the first door with Nelly, so we are going to see how the story will go from this. What's the perspective of Giselle, of the maid, actually. So we'll see. Also, like, I updated the game and like it just like deleted this from being clickable, it seems, which made me weird out for a second, but I guess it makes sense because we don't want to click this until we finish Fata Morgana, I guess. So yeah, good, I guess. So let's continue. Also, extras is here as well. Yeah. Anyway, let's just go. Yep. Finally. Been a while. God damn it. So, I didn't thought about this actually in the previous episode, but we're going to see white-haired girl from the perspective of a maid. This is going to be interesting. Because before I couldn't figure out who she is really. Did she exist? Did she not? Was it really a white-haired girl? Like, whoever it is. Is it Michelle? Is it not? Who knows? Maybe we'll get answers now. So let's go. How do you smell? Come over here. Oh god damn it. Why, Nelly? I'm going to suffer so much. So many beautiful flowers. Now, Nelly, there's no need to run. You're going to fall, and you can't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Hello, I've never seen you before. Are you a new maid? Good afternoon, Lady Mary. I forgot how jumpy this song is. And happy. Yeah, happy door. This is correct. It's an honor to serve you. Oh, did you do all this? I did not. The garden was your grandfather, Lord Hayden's work. Whoa, is grandfather a wizard? Perhaps he was. I'm sure he would be delighted to know you like it. Did grandfather like flowers? Yes, he loved them quite dearly. Wow, I love flowers too. I've never seen a garden with so many pretty flowers. Do you know this kind of flower is called a rose? Just like our name. Why yes, they do sound alike. Rhodes, rose, I guess. Could see. Sure, I would say it's a bit of stretch, but... And like flowers, you're also a very sweet little girl. Yeah, until you, like, scalp someone out. Oh. So if I'm correct, in this first door, white-haired girl had the conversation with maid and we didn't heard what they were talking about, right? Mel was like... Mel saw it, but he didn't heard anything, I think. So we're going to see this conversation probably here. So what's your favorite color, Rose? I like all colors. Oh, this is because of the shell. She already shielding herself from everything else. She cannot say she liked red roses. Wow, it's already happening. But you don't like any the most? That's too bad. My favorite is pink. Pink roses are so pretty. Indeed they are. Ah, jeez. There you are, Nelly. Yeah, my apologies. Please don't mind my sister. Oh no, not at all. We're having the most wonderful time. That's good. I imagine we'll be seeing each other around. So it's pleasure to... Dearest Mel, let's see what's the inside like. Mother says I have my very own room. Oh, so they just arrived to the mansion. I thought like this is like sometime like during the first door, but this is like before it. It's like they just like came here to live, so this is right after death of their grandfather. I see. Yeah, slow down, Nelly. I beg your pardon. Okay. The inseparable siblings ran off towards the mansion hand in hand. It was a heartwarming sight. But the next moment they stepped inside, I saw something else. Oh? What the fuck? The darkness enveloping the mansion seems to flare up. The open door, a gaping maw into its hungry bowels. The whole house looked as though it was crackling. It was, I presume, the Witch Morgana madness taking form, a manifestation of how she felt. Now that her centuries in the making wish was bearing fruit. Those two children were the ones Morgana had been waiting for. Oh, so they are the ones that got reconstructed? Didn't I talk about this in the previous episode? I forgot. It's been like a week or something, I think, like when I read last time. I think I talked about this, like, if like, yeah, like if like Nelly, Mel, Jacopo, are they reconstruction and just like reliving their like lives or something, you know? Yeah, I talked about this, yeah. Had I still had any willpower to fight left in me, I would have taken them by the hand and sent them somewhere far away. I would have done something before the house swallowed them up. But instead, I just gently lowered my eyes. Misfortune would surely sink its teeth into those two children before long. Pain and misery would befall them. Oh yeah, I knew no good lay ahead of them, but my heart had all but frozen solid. I had my hands full taking care of myself, so I let Hayden beloved grandchildren fall into the witch hands. I was, for all intents and purposes, Morgana marionette. Huh. Okay. Okay. At long last it has arrived. Time I have been waiting for so long for has arrived. Why though? I don't understand Morgana motives yet. Why she like wants to torment like these reconstructed people that she's waiting for? Was she like alive at some point? Are there like people from her past? They did something to her? Did she curse them? Because she's a witch. So, okay, I will go with the theory for now that Morgana being a human at some point, right? It's not like just imaginary thing. Like, she was a human even before Giselle. And these people like Mel, Jacopo, Nelly, they're reconstructions because she cursed them back in time to be reconstructed or something. So she can like torment them, you know, for what they did to her. Maybe they were like all the like in the same group of people that did something to her. That's my idea for now. Because I have no better explanation why would she like to have them like living in misery basically right now. Darling, devoted Giselle, I know not how to describe for you the fiery excitement burning within me. Oh, I know. I can tell you my story. Oh, ooh! Tell you exactly what that mild-mannered little boy once did. Oh my god! Is it really like... Did he really did something to her before in the past? Oh my god, they just called that. You will be opening to listening now, won't you, my dear? But you should understand that I'm doing nothing wrong. Because you are my ally, my trusty servant. You and I believe in the same world. We're as close as family. Are we not? Yes, as you say. So let us curse them. All of them. Let us inflict the pain, worse and physical torture on them. Let us put their souls on the rack for all eternity. Curse them. Make them suffer. Curse them. Now listen carefully, Giselle. This is a tale of the wicked man, and my curse upon them. I cannot believe it. The witch spat their curse for some time. The blood overflowing from her words was pure. Undulated hatred brimming within consumed me more than the horrifying things it described. She was brutally honest, each word a carefully sharpened blade of animosity. How much bitterness did you have to carry inside you to become like her? How long did you have to feel nothing but hatred to become like her? I feel like if I let my guard down, I would be consumed by her enmity. It would become mine. I I would grow to despise them myself. All the while, I keep my mind on one single thing. This, what was left on my mind, locked away inside the shell of my own creation. It was that solitary truth that allowed me to hold onto my human emotions to continue believing. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I was excited that maybe I was right, but seems like that's not the case. Actually, okay, never mind. She still did curse them, so the part of like wanting them to feel pain and torment is correct, but I still don't know why. Like what they did. Is she like just like judging by her own perspective, like, oh, these souls did bad? Is she like a judge of like heaven, hell, or like purgatory or something? I don't know. Is she actually like some like being like outside of realm of mortals? I'm always waiting. My love will never fade. When I was still my old self, I called them master and would do anything for them. Michelle? That was the name. They were beautiful. They had pearly white hair and ruby eyes. Okay, why did she call him they? What? Is it because she's like in the shell right now and she doesn't remember exactly if Michelle was the guy or not? Yeah, I think that's the case. Because she's like not herself, she just has vague memory about the person. I think that's why she calls him a they. Because that was one per person, right? They are going to come for me. Oh, wow! Whoa! This hits. Oh my god, this hits so much. Oh fuck. Yeah, she have no idea. The memory is just like getting erased slowly. She don't even remember her own face now. She don't remember how she looked like. Michelle, all I can remember about you is your name, your glassy white skin, and fiery red eyes and your snow-colored hair. And she's going to assume that white-haired girl is Michelle. Because she don't remember... Oh my god. Nothing else. So maybe she was wrong all this time. When she was like talking to white-haired girl like, don't you remember past? I wonder if like white-haired girl is actually a construction of Michelle or not. I'm really curious. Because maybe Maid been like, you know, in the wrong there. She was not the reconstruction, maybe. But she appeared in every door. I don't know. Anyway, let's continue. And that's why, when I saw her that night, dripping from the storm raging outside, yeah, you thought it's Michelle. I thought you're finally here. Yeah. Because I didn't remember enough to know any better. Yeah, so she made a mistake. Right here. You already know who I speak of, don't you? The person who called upon Rose Manor that fated stormy night. The girl with almost transcendently pale skin, chillingly white hair and the eyes like jewels. Ah, what a beautiful girl. Her hair, her eyes, her porcelain skin. It all matches the person in my memories. This is so fucking sad. Also, wouldn't that mean like, if like white-haired girl is not the reconstruction, that would mean that like white-haired girl in like every door is like the, like I initially thought basically the bloodline of the original, what I called back there white-haired girl, but I would say now she have blood of Bollingers, basically. She's like a descendant from the Bollingers, have some genes from the Bollingers, and like she's a very rare that have like the same appearance as Michelle, basically. She cannot be the daughter of Michelle or anything because, or it cannot be like even like direct descendant from Michelle because Michelle is dead. But yeah, she must be the only one I've been waiting for. If she is, so Okay. So this is, yeah, this is the place where Mel... this is the first time we see the CG, by the way. We always saw her in the maid outfit. This is the place where Mel was like outside the door and saw her for the first time. I wanted to say something. I got distracted. Oh, right. I think like... because in the first... like, when you boot up the game, there's like the... question, I think. Do you remember who you are or something? So I wonder if like... the story for Giselle, for Maid, is that... she went with the doors, right? She was like serving the guests and everything. And she each time been disappointed that the girl that showed up was not Michelle. She figured it out probably at the end of each door. And then we have like current time, when the soul of Michelle himself is like in this mansion, but it's not in the door, it's in the mansion. And she's like slowly just like showing him the doors to figure out if this is actually the person she's looking for. Not instantly assume that this is the person. She wants to learn if that's actually the case this time, to not feel disappointed. That's my idea for this for now. There's something the matter. Because otherwise I don't know why Michelle's soul is the only one that is not like shown within the door, if you know what I mean, right? Like every white-haired girl she saw is within the door, and this one in specific is in the mansion. Or maybe it's because it's a direct reconstruction of Michelle himself. And that's why he doesn't have a door outside of the 4th, 5th door. Yeah, because he existed in the door. Okay, I need to stop talking. Let's go. Sorry. Got ahead of myself. Something the matter. No, I just thought I felt someone watching us. Yeah, the smell. That's in your imagination, I'm sure. If not your imagination, perhaps some unforeseen force was watching you. Unseen force. Are you familiar with how people refer to this mansion? Rose Manor. Yes, indeed. It's called Rose Manor because you can smell the sweet fragrance of the rose garden, even at a great distance. But this is not what I meant. Yeah, it's said that the witch resides within the house. A witch? I have not heard any of such stories. You probably wouldn't have. It was very, very long time ago. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. You have a peculiar presence about you. Should I consider the compliment? Peculiar presence, she says. Does she sense something in me, as I do her? This has to be her then. Her name. I need to ask her name. It's getting late. You should get some rest. Yeah, we never get actually name of white-haired girl in any of the doors. Did she learn any of these names? It's getting late, you should get some rest. A room had already been set aside for you. But first, may I ask you one thing? Yes? I do not believe you have given me your name yet. My name? My name is... Michelle! Oh my god, okay. Literally having the same name. Okay, is this... So this is actually the reconstruction? Okay, hold on a fucking second. So, every single white-haired girl been actual reconstruction of Michelle then. Right? It was said that it's not going to be the same person. He's not going to be the same. So in the doors he appeared to be a girl this time. And then in our... okay, I don't know about Michelle in our world. Like, I mean, like, presence. Because when we escape... Like, I have problem with Michelle in the current... Like, the one that we are following as. Because of the ending of the third door, when I chose to escape the manor. We saw fucking Michelle looking for Giselle, while being Michelle. It's confusing me. That's why I need to read more, because I'm missing some points here, but... Are we really Michelle? Maybe we are not. I don't know. Okay, I knew it. You are the one. What? You're the one I have been waiting for. I haven't had so much anticipation of this moment. So that I could reunite with you. You came to this place to see me again, did you not? Held tight to those wonderful memories until you could make it back to me. I never gave up hope. I always believed, but I hoped you'll prize me for that. And I ask you to please say my name, to please make me. And this is like, so this is the occurring stuff. Michelle only realized that her name is Giselle now in the presence, the one that we're following. The every other one did not remember her. I see. Okay. So it's not like perfect reconstruction then. I mean, it was never supposed to be perfect reconstruction because she would be different she, yeah, would be different person. He, because Michelle, original one, yeah. I don't know anything about you. Yeah, I'm sorry. It seems to be confusing me for someone. We have never met before now. Ha, you are Michelle, are you not? Oh, wait, I just realized. This is different Michelle. This is Michelle, and this is Michelle. Oh, different name. I wonder if that matters. Probably. It's very similar, but not the same. That is my name, yes, but it's very common name. Surely you're confusing me with. That cannot be. The white hair, white skin, those red eyes. And that name. The name of the archangel. Everything about you is the same. How can you say you are not my Michelle? Please, Michelle, remember for me. Stay away from me. Wow. That went into unexpected ways. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. You would reject me. I'm so sorry. I honestly don't know you. Do you care nothing anymore for the time we spent together? We have not spent any time together. You would deny everything. I'm sorry. I see. I see. You feel nothing for me anymore. You do not need to say anything, I understand. You are feeling a great deal of disgust towards me. No, or perhaps it's fear. Yes, you were always so kind. You would not easily allow yourself to succumb to hatred. I understand. Please forget everything I have said. Who are you? I'm but a simple maid. Nothing more. Wow. Laughable, isn't it? I no longer recognize Michelle as anything more than a concept. Man or woman, elderly or infant, as long as they had white hair and red eyes and the right name, they were you. Yeah. Okay. I needed anything I could get. I was so desperate. The thought never even crossed my mind that she was not you. What do you think, saying me like this? That I'm helpless and hopeless, yeah, so this is not about the reconstruction. It's just like, yeah, just rare person and she have the same name and just like appearance. Perhaps, like I said, have the Bollinger blood in her and some genes, so maybe that's why. Maybe her descendants, like, from the past are like Bollingers. Or maybe she's just like total random. Can be as well. Why not? Listen to this, Morgana. Michelle is back. She's finally come for me. But she does not remember anything, it seems. Not me, not our past, nothing. She saw me and was afraid, in fact. Are you listening, Morgana? Oh, darling, devoted Giselle. You poor, pitiful soul. That must have been quite harrowing. But don't worry, you still have me. Besides, this might not be your only chance. As long as you continue on, Michelle could appear before you again. Do you think she'll remember me next time? I can't say. It's up to Michelle. Do you have another option? You do have another option though. Forget Michelle yourself and seek out a new master. Ooh. Someone who can be yours. Someone dedicated and faithful, who needs you. Someone worthy of this mention. Someone who needs me. That's right. Michelle didn't need you after all. That's alright, don't worry. We have plenty of time. Huh. Are we going... Okay, we're going to see end of this door or we're jumping to the next one? Yeah, we're going to see the whole door, I see, okay. Yeah. God damn it, memories. Why... Like, what Mel did? Why you want to see him suffer in specific? Yeah. And after this scene, Nelly found the painting, right? After this argument. Books, yeah. We're really going through the doors, huh? What if Michelle reconstruction is not the white hair, like in general, but actually the person that Morgana is waiting for? Like, what if like Mel is actually reconstructed Michelle, you know? And then Jacopo is reconstructed Michelle, because they don't have to be the same person. And also they need maid. She said look for a new master, for someone who needs you. Michelle didn't need you. Huh. There's other thoughts on this. Yeah. The first trauma we had. Oh my god. That has been painful. And I did know the deeps of the despair back then. Yet. Okay. It's raining again today. I kind of wonder what happened to him. But he fled from this mansion. Although I suppose it doesn't matter to me. The witch is surely watching him. Such a dreadful storm. It's not like someone's crying. It was at that point, completely out of my mind, broken. My smiles, frowns, and gasps had all been replaced with imitations. Shortly after, the flaxen-haired boy moved out of the house and went to become a priest. Oh. The girl fell ill a few years later. Oh, yeah, I was wondering what happened to her. Her disease eventually taking her life. But the boy never once returned home. The Rhodes family crumbled. I couldn't bring myself to grieve for them, or reflect on Hayden's sorrowful end. I simply waited for time to begin moving once more. Yeah. 03, so now 707, and this is the second door, right? 100 years later. Back to Yukimasa. Little remains to be said about my broken self. But as I stated before, we began this as the maid's tale. So I would like to take this opportunity to elaborate on events I was unable to show you before. That is, if you can bear listening to such dismal, miserable story. Yep. Okay. I already told you my meeting with the beast, so I will begin my second tale from here. After Bestia slaughtered the merchant who showed up in the mansion, his mad laughter echoing through the halls. Yeah, okay. Oh shit. Ooh, it's been a while. Yep. It's been a while, Yukimasa, hell yeah. You crazy bastard. Poor soul, god damn it. But also, he's been like evil from the get-go if you think about this. You remember the backstory from the ship? I don't know what Mel did, but Yukimasa deserved this hell, I think, right? Like, ultimately. Right? He's been pretty evil from the backstory. Did you hear that? Did you hear his screams? He said I was monster. Mutilated body lay sprawled across the living room floor. As you can imagine, that was my first time even seeing such a bloody mangled corpse. I could not look directly at it, so I averted my eyes. Okay, yeah. Hey, you saw it. I just proved the beasts are stronger than humans. Wow. Did. I know, I've got a great idea. You asked if I wanted to become the master. And I said I did. Which means you work for me, isn't that right? So you will do whatever I do, whatever I tell you to do, won't you? What do you have me to do? Chop up his arms and legs and make a stew out of them. Holy Jesus. And don't you hesitate, or I'll make up, or you will end up like him. Yes, master. Holy... He's trying to assert his total dominance over me. That's not proper behavior for the master. Although I am the one who offered him the role. Do it. He's an utterly mad beast. I am really all that different. There's blood all over my hands. It sounds like someone's laughing. Is it him or is it her? No matter what happens, it won't affect me. The cocoon is not the real me. Holy shit. I was looking down at what could only be described as a pile of human derbies. I had done this, but the fact did not register within me. I felt nothing at all. Not regret, nor anger, nor sorrow or despair. Put it on the fire. He said he traded in spices. That should give him a very unique flavor. How am I supposed to work with this? I was quite simply puzzled. No one had ever made such a request of me in my hundreds of years in this mansion. That's all. I was puzzled. But he interpreted it as hesitation or fear. He grabbed me by the shoulder, knocked me on the floor, and screwed me with that curious blade of it. Okay. We know that at some point, I think like after this situation with the merchant, she stopped responding to him, right? She was like away. He was like searching for her but couldn't find her. But Maid cannot die. Did she pretend to be dead and she hide? Well, he did try to murder her, though. For the first few moments, he wore that deranged grin of his, but as the seconds passed, he slowly transformed into shock. Not a drop of blood spilled from my breast. And the instant he realized it, I saw revelation in his eyes. Him of all people, a man who crackled to slaughter others, was disgusted by the mere maid. It was absurd. So much I almost wanted to cry. You. Is that all? Is that all, master? Are you not going to dismember me? You could try stabbing my face, or my neck, or my stomach, or any other part of me. Perhaps then I might die. Oh no, don't look at me like I'm some exotic creature. Stop that. Quit laughing. Why should I? My only distinctive feature is my smile. I have nothing else. My hands are covered in blood, but I can still smile. This is ridiculous. I get it now. You're the witch, aren't you? I see. Only monsters ever had a place here. Every so often I hear a woman's voice in my head. That's you, isn't it? You are the witch. Monster, witch, mate. What am I? Who is Giselle? Michelle said she was spirited, true to herself, that often laughed and cried and shouted. Yeah. Wow. Every single side of her gets disrupted. But I don't know anyone like that. I'm just a maid, nothing more than a servant. The man's voice had said he heard was probably the real witch, but I had no interest in that. I almost would have preferred not having to think about anything at all. Nothing would cause me to waver if my head was empty. I was without joy or sorrow. Sounds quite wonderful, but nothing ever went the way I planned. For the white-haired girl whom I thought I would never see again appeared before me once more. Yep. I was quite nearly in a panic. Beneath my perfectly practiced smile was the versatile storm of emotions. Faint hope flared up with my shell. Perhaps this time, Michelle would remember me. But that hope was unsurprisingly in vain. Okay. So they did talk. I thought like she never met Maid in this door. Maybe I remembered it wrongly. Someone there? Yes, I came to ask if there was anything you need. Yeah. I cannot offer you anything extravagant. Not like before. But I'm here to provide you with anything in my capacity. I appreciate the offer, but I need nothing. Being allowed to stay the night is more than enough. Do you work here in the mansion? Yes, indeed I do. I have been here for a very, very long time. A very long time. You might think this is an odd question, but have we met before? Oh yeah. Something about you seems familiar. Is this one actual reconstruction? This is so, like... You never know. You never know. Something seems familiar, so I guess, like, first white-haired girl was just, like, some random person. Second was the reconstruction. Third probably as well was a reconstruction, because in the garden she said she remembers something vaguely or something like that, just before the rose changed from white to red. Maybe these are the reconstructions, actually. Yeah. And I get the feeling I have been in this mansion before. Yes, we have met. It was quite some time ago, though. When was it? It was an unimaginably long time ago. Do you remember a boy and a girl with flaxen hair? Flaxen hair. I apologize, memory fails me. Do you not remember me either? I was afraid of this. She doesn't remember anything this time either. She have a feeling she remembers, so that's better. But I will not be so pushy this time. I could not bear to be so bluntly rejected again. I see. You should probably not push yourself to remember then. They were joyous times, and there were less than joyous times. But would you be so kind as to answer one question? What might your name be? That's Michelle, isn't it? My name is Michelle. Yeah, again, differently spelled. Is it because, okay, it's like Michelle the guy's name and Michelle Lee is the woman's name? Is that the thing? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. We don't like have this name actually here where I live, so we don't use this. White hair. I mean, we have some, but it's like rare, and I think like it's just like Michelle, called Michelle, not like Michelle Lee, just Michelle. It's just a girl's name. White-haired eyes and the name Michelle. Why must you continue to bring me pain? Why can you not set me free as you were supposed to? I see. So you're Michelle again. Again? You should get some rest. I will make tea for you in the morning. Also, go on, close your eyes. Oh? What's happening? The white-haired girl lay so quietly in her bed I could not tell whenever she was asleep or awake. Even the sound of her breathing was too faint to hear. Standing over her, looking down at her, they locked away despair and waves of lamentation I thought myself no longer capable of came bubbling back to the surface. But can you honestly blame me? I've been waiting for Michelle for so long. She was the one thing holding me up. She was the only thing keeping my broken self from falling apart completely. Yet she claimed not to remember me. Did you pity her, having to go through tragedy after tragedy? But every time she showed up, she said she did not know me, bringing me more and more grief. I've been waiting for hundreds of years, waiting for her for so long, my mind slipping away every passing day, waiting and waiting and wait. My apologies. I have to be careful, or I will slip back to what I was then. If you weren't holding my hand now, tell me, you are Michelle, aren't you? Oh wow. What if we are not? What if we are not? We so I'm so maybe this is going to be some kind of answer about the third door ending when I chose to escape. That's a relief to hear. Okay, we just said yes. Yes, thank you, I'm alright. Also, yeah. We must be Michelle, there's no other way. We just, showed the door as this is our story. The fifth door. As our story, the Michelle story, from his perspective. So we must be Michelle, so what the hell is the problem with the third door ending? Ah! Do you think I'm as muddled as I feel? Let's return to the tale then. You don't know what it feels like. You don't know how much it hurts for someone you've waited so long to say they don't know you. You have no idea how much it crushes me. Rather than feel like this anymore, maybe I should just end it all with my own hands, but you cannot. Oh, you mean that way? Oh, just jump for another one. Oh. Well, that's fucking dark. I reached my hands out towards her slender neck. I was not especially strong woman, but I thought even I would be able to suffocate her with relative ease. She was blind, at that she wouldn't be able to run. However, that was one thing I could not bring myself to do. I can't do it. I ran, though I knew I had nowhere to run, plunging myself into the mansion's darkness. I didn't want to be here any longer. I didn't want to have anything to do with her. But being inhuman inhabitant of the house, I could not close my eyes or plug my ears to what happened within its walls, as much as I may have wanted to. It didn't matter where I was. I had no say in the matter. I was forced to observe the events until their tragic conclusion. Twisted bloody madness. The wretched wails, creating a whirlwind of misery. When it was all over, Morgana crackled like a little girl. Come on, you have a laugh too, my dear. Wow. There's nothing in the world better than this. He was a beast through and through. What a fool he was to think he could become a human. I love it. He destroyed everything he had with his own hands. And then couldn't even manage to mourn for it. Quite unfortunate fate, wouldn't you say? Go on, laugh with me. Laugh with me, my darling, devoted Giselle. Michelle is dead too, though. You're worried about that tiny little detail? She will show up again, of course. So you don't need to worry about a thing. You don't need to feel bad about any of this carnage. Rest easy, my darling, devoted Giselle. If you say so, then I shall not be concerned. Yes, that's good. Laugh. Laugh, my dear. And the next door, 100 years again, isn't it? Yep, Jacopo times. I apologize for making you listen to my dreadful stories for so long. Yes, it's been a quite long episode, I agree. So we are going to leave this for the next one. So yeah, thanks for joining. It's been pretty interesting and like kind of on the edge. If you think about this, like we get to see doors from the maid perspective. So the first girl was just like a random person. Second, possibly could be a manifestation, the reconstruction of Michelle, because she had a feeling like she remembers something. The third remembered even more, I think, from what I remember from the Rose Garden. So I think like every time she appeared, like she regained some of the memories. So maybe the first one was also a reconstruction, but only by with the name and the appearance, you know, without any memories. That's why she doesn't remember anything. But the next iteration, basically, gain new memories, like vague memories, and the next one again, some extent of the memories got like resurfaced, right? So yeah, maybe that's the case. Also, what Mel did? Why did she waited for Mel, for example? Why she cursed him? We didn't get the answer, actually. I think like my theory was wrong then. That Morgana was like somewhere in the past and she like cursed a bunch of people to like, yeah, I want to torment you forever in this mansion, like at some point. Yeah, I was wrong on this, probably. But yeah, still, we didn't get like an answer really. So yeah, thank you for everyone for being with me. I'll see you in the next one. So leave a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord or become a member. If you would like to support me, see the episodes earlier and vote for like future series in the future. Thank you everyone once again for being with me, and I'll see you all in the next one. So for the Pocket Watch is going out.